A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Has it all teed up, and we're underway in Atlanta. Starting from the 5, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Brought in, Ty Felton. Free inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Pennick's going to throw straight away. He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They're going play fake with Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Henry will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Ready? Go! 19, Tiger!
Now Penix off the play action. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Following the sack, going to need to find 11 yards here on third and goal.
70 Lion! 18, Pioneer! Trap 60! Let's go!
Penix working from the gun. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying for it with Penix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. So it's second down coming up.
Wiggins on the coverage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He's got it at the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the first.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, smash. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 24-yard line.
Street.
Trying again, following the sack. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's got London left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry-up here.
London. A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Penix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their early lead to 13. Glad McConkey with a touchdown.
Will Riker lining
Quarterback
up
and
for
receiver,
the
yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Falcons 7. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go street. Hawk 70.
Penix here from the gun. The left side is caught by Pitts. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Got a man. It's London. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
From the pistol, Henry. And they're on a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 44 here on second down. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 21-7 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go, set. Crackle 80.
They do go for it. It's Penix. That's cut beyond the marker. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a one-score game in the first half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Young Way Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Brought in inside the 20. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. All right, here we go. Second down.
Go! 72, Cougar 19.
On play action now, McCarthy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready, Corey sending. Viking, check out.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. This is caught inside the 15. They get 35 out of that one. And now they have a first and goal.
First and goal, Minnesota.
They'll run here with Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play, first and goal situations too. Does a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Third and goal for McCarthy. Jump off, caught by his back. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take a 13-point lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Falcons 14. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix fits it through the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Penix now on first down. And the Vikings rush brings him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
70 line, go!
Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught for the first. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's second and goal. He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. So now, here's third and goal.
Let's go now.
Penix now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. It's a good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. Catch made left side by McCarthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. McCarthy's got it again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. He sends this one to the end zone. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Falcons 21. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 left, Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 ranges, 70 ranges. Hey, smash. Stay at home, stay at home. Stay at home, stay at home. Ready?
Penix working from the gun. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They're set up at the 35 now.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pioneer. Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. He's trying another one deep. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
19 line. Hawks 70. Hawks. Huh. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He's got it at the 24. And they're going to wind up losing some on that return, but no matter, as we've reached the end of our 2nd quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A give now from the gun. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They go play action. Here's Penix. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
It's a dive look by the Vikings. 3rd down coming.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
Penix looking to pass. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go on 4th down with Penix. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Finds McConkey. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Escapes a defender. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lions. Panthers 60. Panthers Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Penix now. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Go. 60 Bison. 60.
Here's 2nd and 5. And the Vikings rush brings him down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Takes this in the area of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At the
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Rattler 60. Here we go. 18 Cup 18 Pioneer. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Complete downfield to Felton. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Has it down close. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Go.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And you'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It's the entree Prince up to make that play.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And the Vikings going to the dime package here. 3rd down coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another carry for him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Play action. Here's Penix. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And it's going to be second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Henry on second. Breaks the fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Vikings have recovered. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings running them out of the building.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set! No, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle! Reload! Hey, smash Bronco! Hey, check that, street! Ready?
Here's the handoff. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go!
Back to the well again. He breaks the tackle. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To the air with Penix. Finds his fullback. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix now against a blitz. Gets this one to London. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Penix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They're going play fake with Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
Leads to second and goal at the 16-yard line.
Go!
After the sack, another pass on second down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up third down and goal.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go!
Third and goal, Henry. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. That run good for 3 yards, but still a ways out as it brings up fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now third and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
Ready? Hunt!
Desperation time here. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense up to the line fast.
18 Warriors, 70. Ready?
First and 10, it's McCarthy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
70 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Hunt.
McCarthy to throw it. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught by the open man. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. First and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. They're going to pass it here. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 tight, 19 tight, check go.
Penix here from the gun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 top Warrior, 70. 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor.
Penix working from the gun. Guess who hits as another? And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
A gain of 18. That's good for a Falcons 1st down.
Penix on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 45-yard line.
Top 19, Dragon 60.
Trying again following the sack.
The pass. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
70 Timberwolves.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. He's got to his running back. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Penix. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Drake London with a touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 tight. 19 tight. Take over.
Penix is going to throw again. And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored a touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
18, run. Viking, 18.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Throwing deep for the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Vikings put 6 more on their lead. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. The point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points.